advertisements. Who of you guys has a Facebook account? Pretty much everybody, right? So I'm pretty sure you've seen the advertisements on Facebook. They show up in your timeline. They can show up on your mobile, on your desk, on your tablet, or on your desktop on the right-hand side. So, and I'm gonna talk about a little bit on how advertising on Facebook works and how you should use it and how you shouldn't. Facebook has 1.23 billion members, so the possibility that your clients or future clients are on Facebook is pretty high, I would say. So, but Facebook isn't great for every kind of marketing. It's great for brand marketing and brand awareness. So if you have a brand and you want to, like get people to know it, Facebook is a way to go. It's targeted, the advertisements are targeted by demographics, locations, interests. Facebook pretty much knows everything about you because you put all the pictures in there, you have your school history and all that. Facebook knows everything, and what they don't know, they guess. And they're pretty good at guessing. So it's a great format for brand marketing and brand awareness. You can target the people that have certain interests, that have, like you can target the people that are friends with important people that you want to have your ad to be shown and all that. So what the ad formats you can actually do on Facebook is the video or the picture advertisements. I'm going to talk about these different advertising formats a little bit later. You can promote your website, you can promote your Facebook page, you can promote just one post. For example, if you have like a certain product and you want to boost it and you have just one post, you can do this. The environment on Facebook is a more private and more personal environment. So whenever you guys are on Facebook, I think most likely you want to stay in touch with your friends. You want to see, hey, what's the joke of the day? What is funny? What is going on with around the island, or what's going on in my circle that I have with my friends. It's not a lot of people that go to Facebook to do research on products or companies or whatsoever. And that's why you have to think about what you want to advertise and how you want to advertise it on Facebook. Because people have their mind set to, just being entertained on Facebook. So if you come across with a serious message there, and it's a commercial, it's an advertisement, most likely, people are not gonna, look at it or like it or share it or whatever. So always be aware on the environment you post your advertisements. The time investment, the initial setup for your advertising account on Facebook is about an hour. It's very easy. Facebook provides a lot of information. They even create your advertisements. If you already have pictures on Facebook or videos on Facebook, Facebook grabs all these information, puts them into one advertisement, and then says, hey, you want to spend money advertising this? And the initial setup is still an hour because you have to find out your target audience. You have to pick, okay, so what are the people that I want this advertisement to be shown? So this is the most important part if you want to advertise on Facebook. Find out what people you want to advertise to. The money investment is very, very low. It's just $5 per day, and you have to have a minimum of 1 day. Of course, Facebook doesn't recommend that. They start with $20, but if you adjust this, you can just bring it down to a day and $5. They even tell you for the $5 and this 1 day, you will be able to reach 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 people, and approximately 5, 10, 50, 100 will click on your advertisement. So Google does all this math in the background for you, and then you have to decide how high is your budget that you want to invest on Facebook advertisements. The biggest challenge, has anybody ever invested in Facebook advertisement? How was it? How did it work out for you?
I'm actually an internet marketer, so I've spent many tens, hundreds of thousands on Facebook.
Okay, all right.
Bit of a shell in the audience.
All right, so it works for you, and is it very easy? Is it a lot of work? Is it just a one-time setup, and then you can do whatever you want? How is it?
I'm an affiliate marketer, so the stuff I do is a lot more complex than small business advertising. So it's really my forte, but I get very technical on Facebook. So I won't talk about different bidding modes and things there. Yeah, Facebook's very easy to get into, very easy to launch ads, but yeah, it depends on what industry you're in and what your objectives are.
Right. Perfect. That's a perfect example, because the next two ways of advertising I'm going to show you, it's exactly the same. It's very easy to get into it because they want you to spend your money there. But then in the long run, if you want to be really successful with your advertisements, you have to optimize, and you have to know what you're doing. So, and one of the biggest challenges that I found out with the advertisements on Facebook is not putting the advertisement up, but having engaging content, because you want the people to share it, to like it, because that's when the actual network effect, comes in. If people share it, and more and more people, and thousands of people actually like your post or see it. And to get this to work, you have to have a good strategy, and it's not done with posting just 2 or 3 pictures and be like, hey, yeah, now I'm going to be a millionaire by tomorrow, everybody's going to know my product. So don't underestimate how much work it is to have a good strategy and to work on it constantly. What works best? What I found out, entertaining and engaging video ads work best. And I will give a little example. This is me. It's not the greatest picture, but what I did here is I will tell a very short story about it. I flew to Germany last year over Christmas, and my mom didn't know that I'm going to be there. So I did a little video, and I said, all right, so I'm going to surprise my mom, and she's going to be very happy. She didn't see me for the last 2 years, so stay tuned for more news, something like that. And I posted it, and I was just playing around, and like minutes after I posted it, people already contacted me and were like, so what's going on? When's going to be when you gonna tell us how the story ends and blah blah, and where's the second part, the third part, and whatever. I'm like, oh wow, that works out just fine. So what I did is, and this is actually a good thing that I would write down because it works every time. The human brain hates it if there's like an unfinished series of things. So whenever you say, okay, this is part 1 of 3, or part 1 of 2, or part 1 of 4, most people are just like, well, I already saw the first part, and I want to know how the story ends. So this is what keeps them coming back, and what actually makes them check out your video, check out your site. So doing the whole part 1 of 4 or part 4 of 4 works pretty good. And it worked with my post. I got like 5,000 people just checking out my video. People that I've never heard of, but people posted like, oh, this is awesome. Oh, your mom is going to be so happy and all that. So this works out pretty good, the whole part 1, part 2 thing. And then the other thing that works pretty good is boobies. Because I was here on the beach with my girlfriend, and I took like a nice panoramic picture, and I wanted to post it on Facebook. And she was standing right here. I took the panoramic picture, and she thought it was super funny to lift her shirt right when I got there. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Yeah. I can't use that. So what I did is, I used it, but you know, like I blanked it out. I blanked it out. What I said over here, I said I have a travel channel, a German travel channel on Facebook and on YouTube. So I used it for the travel channel, saying, hey, this is a secret spot on Oahu. And I took a great panoramic picture for you guys, but my girlfriend ruined it by lifting a shirt, so I had to censor it. I spent $20 and 66,000 people looked at the post. Like they, you know, like, because they were just like, oh, he censored it? Oh, something must be horribly wrong.
Yeah.
So, this works too. These are just, you know, like some things I played around with, so, and I spent, like I said, it's cheap traffic if you do it right. You know, you get a very low cost per click, but you have to have engaging posts because that's actually what you want to have, people sharing the content.
Question. So you have a lot of options about who you expose that ad to. How did you place that? I mean, what were your demographics when you put that ad on?
This ad was for my travel channel, and it's a German travel channel, and it talks about good spots on the island to, you know, where you want to eat, where you don't want to eat, what you have to look out for, the do's and don'ts in Hawaii. So, and it's a travel channel in Germany for Germans that come to the islands, because I got so many Facebook messages from people that, you know, like their friends know me and they're like, oh, we want to visit Hawaii, can you tell me about this, can you tell me about that? And I got sick of writing emails, like, you know, like long emails. I was like, hey, you know what, I'll just open up a travel channel. So now I got this little travel channel. I do like super simple videos about certain spots on the islands that I like, and that where I tell people, hey, come and visit. And that's the demographics. I had people in Germany that you know, like are interested in travel. So that's a very large large group of people. But I only spent like $20 because I just wanted to have some feedback on my travel channel, and it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Why am I doing it this way? The thing is over there. Next thing is LinkedIn.